but several videos up about the garden and how it's laid out and so on. I wanted to give you today my 2 spring recommends for your early crops, things you can start eating pretty early in the season. Actually, I should say 3, but these 2 are ready now and we are eating them. We started right around mid-April. I don't know if we could have done it any sooner than that. Probably yes with one of them. The other one, I wanted to wait till the leaves got big enough to, so when we pick them, we're not going to put the plant in jeopardy. So here is number 1. This is mustard greens. They come, it is a biblical plant. It's mentioned where if you have faith of the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Well, mustard seed is tiny, 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 about the size of a period at the end of a sentence. But the leaves and the plants can get really large. And these I planted right by our compost pile, which Pastor is going to move. But the soil is good and we are actively picking these. Let me just show you the size of that leaf right there with my hand next to it. So it's, you know, it's a good 6-8 inches maybe. It's a big guy. And now let's move on to the second plant. This is walking onions, given to me like 10 years ago by a good Christian friend. And I think she gave me 3 plants to start out with. There is a 4-foot bed of them up at High Prairie Acres, and these have been in this garden bed probably at least 3 years, and they keep propagating as they will, so we've got them everywhere. Now, I haven't cooked with them a lot in the past. I wanted them to be established, but this year I told Pastor I am buying no more onions this summer. I've bought the ones from the store, and then once I've used them all, I'm going to start using these. And I'm going to use the greens first, and then I'll go to the bulbs. And if you take a peek, if I can get that zoomed in a little bit. If you take a peek at the head of them right here, where they're starting to look kind of weird, they're already starting to grow the onions that they're going to drop, that'll replant. New onions coming next year. The airplane is passed. I can continue the video. So the bulb of these in the winter time is a medium-sized bulb, and that is when I will start using those. So that's 2, but I've got an extra. This will be a bonus. This guy right in front of me right here is one that I've also brought down from Kansas with me, but you probably have it growing right around you, probably on the side of the road. It's a broad-leafed, very rough, wavy-leaved plant. It's called curly dock, and this is also edible. And it is up now. It's good to be cooked or in salads. So we have already started eating from our garden, and I'm excited. We've got peas and things over here, but they are not fruiting yet. Mustard in your diet, you're already starting to get your, your B vitamins and your irons and things. And I told Pastor I'm not buying any more greens this summer either. With these mustard up, I'm going to use them for greens until, the lettuce, which is back here, comes up, and that'll be the raw greens plus the curly dock. And I do have turnips in the ground. I've also got kale planted. So once the mustard has gone to seed, and it will reseed itself and come up in the fall, I will then depend on the turnips and the kale for our greens. So I'm excited. Our grocery bill should be way reduced. And this year I also plan on planting lots of tomatoes. Last year the bugs decimated our tomatoes, but because of our neighbor I was able to can some. But this year I want enough to can and to have extra. All right, I hope your garden's going great. Shalom, bless you.